Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Happy Saturday morning, everybody.
Happy Saturday morning. Hope you have your tea and coffee.
Yes, coffee.
We need it. We're having a slow morning here, so
very slow.
It's kind of foggy and just kind of one of those mornings where you just want to like keep your jammies on and like look at seed catalogs.
Yes, it is foggy here. It is, like Allison said, it's foggy here, and so it's kind of cold. So we're inside again, but it's fun. And thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here.
Yep. Allison McManus, Sean McManus, Spoken Garden, if you don't know. And we see Brian is in the chat there.
Yay!
Hey, Brian.
Good morning, Brian.
Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. You know what? What zone are you in? I don't think.
Oh yeah, I don't know either. Yeah.
So let us know in the chat because it's just fun to know where everybody's gardening and what's going on in your zones.
Yeah. So this is our Saturday live. This is our new time to go live, if you don't know. And we're live at 9 a.m. every Saturday morning now.
I know, we used to be on Wednesdays afternoons, and that wasn't working for anybody. So
no, it wasn't best.
We're excited. We had a few people join us last week, and we hope to keep growing that as we get this more established.
Definitely. Yep. So if you don't know, we're Spoken Garden. We talk about garden care and how to make you a better gardener, how to help you become a better gardener. So that's our main focus and why we're here. So today we've got a couple things to go over, and as usual it's live. We're going to talk about a lot of different things. We're really excited though. We've got some great announcements for you. The first thing being we just created and released a bonus packet. It's a great packet. It's actually here for the beginning of the year to help you. It's completely free, and it's here to help you plan your garden for the year, give you ideas, help you get organized, set your goals, and then reach them. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's also meant to kind of help with design ideas because we have a lot of questions from people that are just like, I don't know what I want to do, but I want to do something.
Or where do I start?
Like we do this all the time ourselves.
How do I get started?
Yeah. So. And what plants to add, and what works for your gardening zone and whatnot. So
before we show you some examples of that, Allison's already put the link in the chat. For you to go to and to get it. It's completely free, you just got to sign up, pretty easy. And if you're not looking at the chat, it is spokengarden.com/garden idea book, all one word. Just go there and sign up, you'll download it, it'll be great. So, and we'll give you some examples right here. So this is really cool. We're really excited if you can't tell. So here we go. There's what the idea book looks like there on the left side of the screen. And then we have a table of contents to show you what's inside of it. It's really cool.
This was fun to put together because, again, these are things that we've used for many years for planning. Really, especially like some of the design tools and some of the templates kind of in the goal setting printables section. So, pick and choose what works for you. I mean, we put in a lot of options. I've been a middle school teacher for 15 years, so I'm constantly, it's still on the mind. I don't teach right now, but I always used to make things that help students in different kind of learning styles.
Yeah, so. And again, well, just like Allison said, everybody learns differently. Everybody organizes their thoughts and goes through projects differently. So both Allison and I put a lot of our experiences, Allison with her teaching experience, and then me with my maintenance and care and consulting and different things that I've done in the landscape industry and gardening. We put all those together and we put them in this easy garden idea book for you to get organized and start your project, and we're really happy to get this out there. So again, the link is in the chat right up top there. I'll go ahead and pin it, so those of you coming in, if you want to you don't want to look through all the messages, you can find it easily. So it's right at the top. So I mean, and you can see really quick, we'll look at this, the table of contents on the screen there. There's quick tips for you, get to know your soil, very important, so you get the right plants in the right soil. Your garden style inventory. You need to know what you have in your garden. Then there's some ideas to generate all different kinds of creativity for you to get what you want out of your garden. And then, setting goals, garden design space with some actual graph paper to help you pinpoint where things are located in relation to each other. And then a couple other things about us and actually our book, which we have an announcement about that too. So let's move on to a couple other things here. And so, sorry guys. So here's an idea sheet. This is one thing that Allison and I came up with. And so this is to help you. This sheet right here is mainly to bring a tropical look to your garden. It's to help you bring that tropical feel to your garden. And these are plants that will grow in untropical, non-tropical areas.
Yeah.
And so they're really easy to care for, great list. There's more of them down below, but we just want
I know, this is a goal. Sorry, this is a goal for us too, is to kind of add some tropical feel.
Really
Because,
is.
we're all kind of home a lot more right now, so
Totally.
creating that kind of zen place in your backyard
Yep.
or your space that
Yep.
you can enjoy.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's going to be so much fun this year. Yeah, and that's one of the new trends for this year.
It is,
That was called out, and so we're excited to try it. We hope you want to try it too in your garden and get that tropical feel in your garden.
Right, and so grab that link if you need it, and hopefully that's helpful for you.
Yeah, and if you have any questions, drop it in the comments or the chat area right now, and so we can help you get to that or understand it better.
Yeah,
So-
real quick, we want to say hi to Susan from Ontario,
Oh,
Canada, who
hey,
runs
Susan.
in 5B.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that's really awesome. We're so happy you're here.
Cool. Thanks, Susan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Welcome.
right on. Yeah. That was our first announcement, the planning book, the garden idea planning book. And so our second announcement is our book is going to be released here fairly soon, but the release date got moved back.
A couple times
Couple
now.
times, yes.
So,
Oh, go ahead.
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Sometimes I get excited. Yeah, I was just gonna jump in on that too. So
Yeah, March 9th is the release date now, the new release date. So Amazon says February 6th?
second. They haven't changed. That was the original published date.
Or February 9th.
February 9th.
February, yeah. So Amazon says February 9th. Not true. It got pushed back to March 9th.
It's changed so
so
many
just
times.
letting you know that. But
It's a COVID thing,
It
right?
is.
And we're not that surprised. I mean, it's
yeah, there's a lot of different things going on with supply chain. But we wanted to announce our book because we have bonuses for our book. If you pre-order our book before the 9th of March, you get bonuses. You get free materials. And we wanted to show you those today. So here they are.
So we created, it's over 60 pages, a spring bulb guide, and it's kind of like this massive inspiration book is how I would see it, because I basically want to add all of these bulbs to our yard now that we don't have. There are so many spring bulbs that are so beautiful that you may have never heard of before.
Yep.
Or maybe you have heard of them, but you didn't really realize, when they needed to be planted or whatnot. So.
Yeah, or how to care for them. We've got 21 spring planted bulbs brought together for you in over a 60-page document. It's really cool. A lot of color, a lot of pictures, but a lot of great ideas on how to handle those bulbs, to plant them, and then general bulb information. So that's the first bonus. And so if you pre-order the book and then you send us your proof of purchase through our email, which is up on the top part of the screen there, Sean and Allison at spokengarden.com, send us your proof of purchase and we'll send you this bonus ebook. It's awesome. So,
And our second bonus will be available to anybody who buys the book, but you'll get early access. And basically, we've put together an online companion kind of website that will be full of exclusive video that we're creating for each chapter of our book that you see in the back of that picture there.
Yep. Each chapter has a portion of the book. It's called Dig Deeper, and it's a specific idea or concept in the book that we go into further detail about, video form or audio or written, but right now we're doing a lot of video, obviously. And so we'll go into more detail on that specific concept or idea for the Dig Deeper portion from the book. So it's just a bonus companion guide to help you understand your plants and your garden better.
And we're just so dang excited for our book to come out. Anyway,
Yeah, I know.
We worked on this a year ago. It's been so long, and COVID has, kind of like pushed it out so far. It's almost like, I don't know, we've almost kind of forgotten about it a little bit. It's almost like the process was so intense last year, and then you kind of put it aside, and then you don't see it for 6 months.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, the whole process has been amazing,
It was
and everybody
amazing.
at Porto and Cool Springs Press have been awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much
Yep,
for
just gotta call them
reaching out to us and having us
So-
write this book for you, and we just cannot wait to get this out.
Yeah, we are so excited, you guys. So
Okay.
enough about
Moving
all our
on. I know,
announcements and
we're
all
just-
stuff. Boy, that was long.
If you have any questions, like Sean said, just email us or drop them in the chat or
Yep.
comment if you're watching this as a replay.
Totally, please. So, okay, guys. So now we wanted to go over some new plants that are being available or coming available in 2021 from All America Selections. And this is an organization that goes through and finds really beautiful plants. They help with breeding them, they help with marketing them, they make sure they grow in specific areas that can be available to you, that you can grow them in your area. And so there's 3 three flowering plants we wanted to call out to you that are ready to go for 2021. Super
Of
awesome.
course, you know me, I want them all. Of course, you know, you see these plants and you're just like, I'm so excited.
We're running out of room.
We're running out of room. Well, I beg to differ on that, by the way. I can always find more room to add plants. We have 2 annuals that they've trialed and declared and have won this All America Selections title, and then 1 perennial.
Yep.
So, and
I guess
we just
let's
jump in.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah,
this is awesome. So our first one up here, Zinnia Profusion Red Yellow
so
Bicolor.
Gorgeous.
Isn't that
I
beautiful?
so want this. And by the way, this one you can actually buy from seed right now through Park Seed.
Yep, Park Seed Company.
So this.
Parkseed.com.
A pretty fun way to try a new plant this year.
Yep.
I think this would be awesome, and we're totally buying these.
Yep. And just to let you guys know, Park Seed has been around for many, many years. If you don't know, they're a very reliable seed company. They only sell quality stuff, so definitely go check these seeds out, and Park Seed's other seeds too.
They have some great stuff. Look
do.
at how gorgeous those
That is
are, you
amazing.
guys.
So this is interesting, and Allison, I didn't even know this, that they had a zinnia like this. By the way, we love zinnias. I love zinnias. I do. I really love zinnias. So if you don't know though, zinnias usually flower, hold that color, and then they fade and they're done. Well, with this one, with this zinnia, it actually progresses in color over the season as it's flowering. It moves through different color shades.
Look at that.
And you can see that on the screen. It starts out as yellow, and it's got that red towards the center, and then it proceeds into more of a, is that a
Kind of
mauve?
it's kind of a maybe a pinkish burgundy.
Beautiful.
It could change into like an orange or an apricot or a pink shade, it says, as they age. So it's kind of gonna depend on the strain, right?
Now, where are these? Where can these grow? Do we know the zones?
Yeah, let me. I'm looking on their website right now, which is.
Sorry, we didn't have this up on the screen, guys. We forgot about that part.
Because they trial them in. Gosh, I'm not finding that information right here.
Oh, okay.
It is a full sun to. They even call out partial shade for this zinnia, which that's cool. I wanted Sean used to grow zinnias in grad school.
Oh yeah,
did a lot of research.
Ever since my graduate days, I've loved zinnias. That was one of my research flowers for cut flower production in the Eastern Washington area. Yeah, Eastern Washington area of the Palouse. And so, whether we know the zones on this or not, this is an annual. It's grown as an annual. It's sold as an annual. It's a beautiful plant. So, I mean, if you want probably mid-spring all the way through summer flower color like this, you're gonna have it. This is a beautiful plant. You should definitely add it to your garden.
And you can see the website in the top right there.
Yep.
all-americaselections.org, and you go there and search for these plants. They have a drop-down menu where you can find the winners from this year and all the previous years.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They have so many different beautiful plants.
They really do. We grew a bunch of them from last year that were 2020 winners.
Oh yeah, we got those. I forgot about that.
They performed so wonderfully in our garden, and we want to find some of them again for this year.
Oh yeah, totally. And so for zinnias too, well-drained soil, full sun. You can't go wrong. So just keep that in mind.
So that's a fun new annual for this year.
Yeah. So
what do we have next? We have one more annual.
Woohoo! Celosia.
So this is a beautiful,
Look at
beautiful
that
plant.
That is so bright. I really like that. And I like how they put it in the pot on the right-hand side of the screen.
I know, isn't that gorgeous?
With the petunias and a couple other, maybe there's a Gavera or a blanket flower in there, I'm not sure. But yeah, that just looks so beautiful.
So vibrant. Now this is called out right on their home or website for this plant that they grew it in the Great Lakes area, the mountain, the southwest, the northeast, and the southeast.
Okay.
That's where this was a winner in those areas.
Okay.
Now I'm thinking, okay, we're in the northwest. Can we not grow that here, or can we try it?
I think horticulturally speaking, we can grow this here. It's an annual. It'll do fine, probably under normal Celosia conditions, which is probably mostly sun, maybe a little bit of shade.
Full sun or partial sun, they call it.
Yeah, in the real intense heat areas. But yeah, I mean, as an annual, we could grow this. This would be great.
We should try.
Yeah.
So if you notice on the bottom of the screen there on the right, it says it's available in plant form only. They don't have this available as a seed that you can purchase right now.
Yep.
So that means basically you need to find it
Yep, you got to go to your local nurseries. You got to hunt it down for your local nurseries. Now, on allamericanselections.org, you might be able to find some nurseries where it's available, or are listed nurseries that that have AAS winter plants that sell them. So, but it's just make sure to check with your local nursery. Definitely. So Celosia, Kelos, Candela Pink.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And it's the Celosia spicata species.
Spicata.
I love spicata. That was one of my research plants too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, spicatas are awesome. So, okay. So
if you're not into pink, which not everybody is, I find that
if you're into gardening, you kind of have to like pink. You kind of have to be accepting of it. You can't really get away from it.
But that color is so vibrant and so gorgeous.
Beautiful.
But this next one, I think, will appeal to people that like maybe don't like the bright colors, or that really like a moon garden or a white garden. This is a gorgeous.
Whoa,
gorgeous
that is so bright. Look at that.
Look at this. This is a perennial, so it's an AAS winter perennial.
We like them when they come back.
We do. We love perennials. I mean, you can't go wrong, right?
No.
As long as it grows in your zone.
Yep.
These are great for containers. They're great for cut flowers.
Well, you can see on the right-hand side of the screen there, they show you two different scenarios. One's in a pot, the plant in the pot, that's a container plant, and then another one looks like it's actually out in the landscape. So that's two different actual uses that you could have for the plant. Out in the landscape to accentuate maybe salvia in the background there, in the landscape in that picture, and then maybe as a standalone mono planting in a container.
Just look at all the blooms. I mean, it's just so profuse. This is a full sun, so definitely needs full sun, and it's hardy in zones 3 through 10.
Ooh, wow.
As a perennial.
That's a
so
range.
That's a
awesome.
big range.
It's great.
So it will get up to a height of about 18 to 24 inches tall.
Lots of cut
flowers. So I love
right.
that.
Man.
You know, some people think that daisies, a lot of daisies are stinky. So I wonder what, hopefully this doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, well, last year we experienced that with our Shasta daisies out in the front yard.
That bad. I don't remember.
I remember being really stinky.
See, I don't remember.
They smell bad, and it's just like, why do they smell like that? That's weird.
I don't remember our smelling.
Well, we haven't experienced that before.
Yeah.
So it was a new thing. Kind of like a lot of things last year were new things.
Well, I mean, that kind of leads into what we're going to talk about a little later in the show, like what's blooming and flowering right now, because we still have some really bizarre things that should not be in bloom right now or coming into bloom.
You know what? If you've seen some weird plant behavior in your garden, like out of season plant behavior, things growing or flowering or behaving badly, let's say, during this time of year, then when they shouldn't be doing those things, let us know in the comment section. We want to know what's going on in your garden, because I mean, we've got tulips starting to pop up. They're like 3 or 4 inches out of the ground already.
It scares me.
This is too early. It's too early for you.
Too early.
So anyway, let us know.
Yeah, let us know, definitely. But so those are the new plants from AAS winners so far. I don't know if they'll be adding more, because usually they have a larger selection of winners. So I don't know if COVID affected their trials somehow, or
they could have.
So they only have 3 so far. But they do also offer edible plants. They have they have 3 edible options as well, like a tomato, and there's like I can't remember what they all have, but if you're interested in that.
Yeah, that's not our bailiwick really, the edibles. If you have questions, we can try and help, but it's not really our wheelhouse.
I mean, we grow them, but we're not experts in that.
Yeah, we don't usually cover that on our channel or for any of our content. So,
we like to eat.
Yeah, we like to eat stuff. So, okay. So those are those new plants. We hope you like that and you found some interest in that. That's really cool.
And also, if you're wondering about other new plants, in last week's show we highlighted a whole bunch of plants from Proven Winners.
Oh yeah.
There are so many more that we didn't even uncover yet on Proven Winners website.
They have a big list of new plants for this year.
So beautiful stuff.
Yeah. So before we move on to our project updates that we wanted to tell you about, is there anything in the comments?
Yeah, there's just one of our viewers had to go walk her dog. So
yeah.
So again, if you're watching, jump in the chat. We would love to answer your questions and comments, and we really appreciate you being here watching.
Yeah, it's fun, you guys. It's fun to be Saturday morning live with you and having our coffee. What are you drinking this morning? Let us know.
Yeah.
You having coffee, tea? You having a shake?
A smoothie.
Yeah, smoothie. There you go.
Brian mentioned that he was excited to hear more about the edibles. Like he would love to hear like what they're growing. We grew a whole bunch of them they sent to us last year to kind of try out in our garden, and oh my gosh, some of the tomato varieties that we grew from AAS winners were amazing.
What was that yellow one?
It was an apple yellow.
Apple yellow.
Oh, so good. It was my hands down favorite tomato.
So the tomato was actually shaped like an apple.
Yeah.
It actually looked like
it's
yellow
little.
apple. Yeah,
they're little.
tiny.
They're only like that big.
But it was amazing, and the flavor was awesome. Oh my god.
If we don't have some volunteers that come back from last year, we are going to need to go find that.
Yeah, we will.
So it's really good.
Yeah. Oh, and a side note, all of our tomatoes from last year that we grew from the previous year of 2019, they seeded all over the place in our garden, and we had volunteers. How many plants did we have?
Oh, we gave away about 70
it was like
plus
over
tomato
70
plants.
over 70 volunteer plants for tomatoes that we actually dug up out of the dirt, the gravel, the side garden. We potted them, and we set them out front of our house, and we were able to give them out to just passerbys because we live kind of on a busy road. And so, yeah, we had that many volunteer plants. Yeah.
We also had peppers and some tomatillos.
Oh yeah, the tomatillos. Yeah.
That was really fun.
If you like, tomatillos are really easy to grow, and they have a different flavor. They're good for salsa.
They're so good.
Salsa verde, I think.
So good.
So yeah.
Brian, we just dropped the link for Park Seed Company. If that's the link you were asking for, in the chat.
Cool.
And if you want you know what, I'll drop AAS winners in there as well, because that's kind of a goofy one. It's kind of a longer one. So anybody watching, if you want to find those seeds, and specifically those seeds, but also like AAS winners, I'm going to put that in the chat right now.
Yeah, don't be afraid to try different plants out and try the seeds, and just try your hand in all of this, because you're gonna learn as you go. And you're gonna make mistakes. Everybody does, especially the first time you do anything. Maybe even the second or third time. But it's just fun to try new stuff and see what you can do. So,
yeah, absolutely. That's really good advice.
So, and we encourage everybody out there to always try it. Just try it.
Just try it.
Just give it a try.
Even if you're not sure if it'll grow in your zone. I mean, sometimes I'm like forcing plants, and Sean just rolls his eyes and looks at me like, okay, I'm a horticultural expert here. I know that's not going to grow here. And I'm like, I'm going to try it anyway.
Yeah.
So,
and we've done that too with a couple of things for like cuttings, taking cuttings off season, trying things that we never would, like, why did that even work?
It worked. Sometimes it works. You never know. We love to experiment.
Yeah. So you got to try new stuff. So don't be afraid to. So
I love that.
So project updates.
So our next little segment, we have so many projects ongoing, and we want to encourage you, if you have your own garden projects in the works right now, let us know in the chat or in the comments down below, so we can kind of like, you know, just be a part of it, I guess.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing this year? What are you thinking about doing? And again, shameless plug, that project idea book, the planning garden idea book that we talked about in the beginning of this live
it's pinned
video.
at the top.
Yeah, that can help you do that. It can help you reach that goal, get that plan together. So, sorry, just wanted to plug that in there.
It is. I know, we're excited about it because we are very project-oriented people.
Yes,
we
are.
love having that project.
Really are.
In fact, I've talked to some of my friends recently that are, you know, a lot of people are really struggling through COVID and all the crazy stuff going on in the world right now. It's just, it's so, it just winds you up, you know, and causes a lot of anxiety. I know I've had a lot of anxiety lately because of just everything going on. You know, you don't think about it, but it hits you.
Yeah, we're all affected. Me too. Everybody's affected differently, and getting out in your garden can help you deal with
That's
that
what I was going to say,
yeah.
Like just having that thing to do, right? Just having that project, just something to plan and look forward to. It kind of just relaxes your mind a little bit and takes you just somewhere else.
Yep. It does.
That's how we feel.
Oh, totally. Yeah, we live that every day.
So on that note, we have about maybe 5 or 6 projects kind of in the queue right now, I should say.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know where to go.
Well, we're always working to update the greenhouse.
We do.
Yeah,
I know.
so
we need a door.
We need a door.
We need to build a door.
We are literally rolling sheets of plastic up every time, rolling it up and tying it off to walk underneath it to go in and out.
It's kind of.
Yeah.
It's like we're so thankful to have it.
Yes,
that was
we
our
are.
COVID project
We
from
really
last
are.
spring, but it's like,
excuse me.
it's hard to, the access is not as easy as you would hope.
It's a deterrent.
So I mean, that's kind of our next little, I mean, we've got a very large terracing project we're starting in our backyard.
Yes, we're really excited to do
In fact, earlier this week, we kind of did an update videos, a little bit of, showed a little bit of that.
And we'll talk about that in a little bit too.
Right.
With the video
But
around it.
what about the door? What do you see? How do we build we already have the greenhouse structure, like, and we have the plastic. How do we build a door on top of that? Like, what do we do?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm asking you. Tell us. What's our plan?
Basically, in my head, the plan is just to frame that end where the door is going to go, frame it with wood, get some type of structure on the end of it, because we don't have anything at the end of it yet.
That's true.
And then we can build the door and the frame off of that. But the door itself, I would love to just get a recycled door. Secondhand would be great, or free would be even better.
I know, we should start
So-
checking some of those free sites that give away like free thing. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but there's that site that gives away, we got all that block from that, we picked up a bunch of concrete block.
OfferUp.
No, it wasn't OfferUp, it was,
OfferUp.
are you sure?
Yep,
Oh,
it was
okay.
OfferUp.
There was another site I'm thinking of though, it was like a free materials type site where people donate things, and pretty sure that's where we got the,
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Oh, stop it.
I just had to wait for him to catch up. That's okay.
Thanks.
I can't, if anybody knows what we're talking about though, like what is that website? So we'll have to look in.
I can't remember.
Yeah, we'll look into some of those options.
Yeah. So,
Anyway,
another project. We finished up the tool shed.
the tool shed.
Yep, the tool shed's there. So
We're
that's
super
good.
excited about that.
Yeah. So, we put a rain barrel on that with the gutter system. It was
Yay.
good. So yeah. So, what other projects are?
Well, I can think of so many. Our little side garden, which we're actually going to clean up on a video coming up soon. We're going to show you how we're going to add a bunch of raised beds to that area and kind of lift it up off the ground a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that was one of our.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, that'll be nice. So, yeah, projects abound.
Projects
so,
abound. There's
has
more.
anybody said anything in the?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So
In the
let
chat.
us know.
Okay.
Yeah, let us
Yeah.
know in the comments or the chat, like throughout the show, like what projects do you have going on?
Yeah.
So we'd love to hear about them.
Yeah, that'd be good. So, with all that, now we wanted to talk to you about what's flowering in our garden right now. So we've got, or just what's showing beautiful foliage.
What's showing
right
up.
now. Yeah. So, and you might have noticed some plants in your garden that are flowering, just super beautiful right now, and you noticed them the other day. Let us know in the chat too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd like to really hear what's going on in your garden. So with that though, we've got some plants here. I'm gonna throw them up here on the screen. There we go. So right now, this week, this is what's going on in our garden.
It's kind of an interesting assortment of like some things that are blooming, some things that are just starting to grow, foliage.
Yeah, really beautiful. In the top, we'll just go through these and talk about each one here. In the top row on the left there, that's a Cotonia Aster. We covered that in our plant chat yesterday, and our Friday plant chat that we have every Friday. And this is a beautiful shrub, evergreen shrub. Produces these beautiful, these amazing clusters of red berries. Don't eat them because they'll upset your stomach. It's not a good thing to eat them, but they are good for wildlife. The birds like to eat them, and they're a great foundational plant. So
Yeah, I think it's such a beautiful tree.
yeah,
Shrub tree.
yeah, they can get big, so just watch out. There's also smaller versions and then ground cover versions too. There's ones that just grow horizontal mostly, so those are really cool. So next up in the middle there on the top, that's Daphne.
I love that foliage.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's out in the garden right now. We healed this plant in our raised bed because we haven't planted it anywhere yet. So we're protecting its roots in a pot that it's still in from the winter cold. But yeah, that variegated foliage with the off green and then the dark green in the center, gorgeous.
It's so gorgeous. And they are almost
Gorgeous.
ready to bloom. So we'll show you progress of that as in the next couple weeks.
Yeah. And then also we have our pansies. This is just one of them right here, but our pansies are in full bloom right now. They're loving the
Look how
wind.
cute those are. Something took a chunk out of the bottom though, right? It has a little,
Yeah, it could be without actually looking at it.
Disfiguration
Yeah.
there.
But yeah, kind of looks like something's going on there.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to investigate that.
So, but yeah, and then on the lower row, real quick, we've got our sedums. They're popping their heads out early winter, saying, "Hey,
How cute
we
those-
want to grow."
I know, I love those.
Yeah, they're just a really neat plant there. And then the center on the bottom row, we've got a carnation, and so it's kind of hard to see from the picture.
I know, sorry, that's not a very good picture.
But it's carnation. It's doing really well outside in its pot, and we've got it in one of our ornamental pots out there. So yeah, looking really good. Beautiful cold season plant. Flowers in the cold season right now. You can actually have them in cut flowers for bringing inside if you want to do that. So that's really cool. And then lastly, on the lower right-hand corner there, Dusty Miller. That's a beautiful plant. It's actually in the daisy family. It's related to the daisies. So, but yeah.
I love Dusty Miller. Just that silver foliage. It really pops around the garden and sets off the other plants that it's around and adds just beautiful contrast and texture.
Yeah, gorgeous stuff.
That's a fun one.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's what's going on in our yard right now this week. If you want to let us know in the comments again, if you want to let us know in the comments what's flowering or just really beautiful in your garden right now, let us know.
Yeah, we'd love to know. We have some other really interesting things going on. If you watched last week's show, we have tulips, like Sean said. Tulips are coming up. We have a bunch of bulbs also poking their heads out, which is really early for, spring bulbs. I mean, it's January.
Yeah, it's got some odd behavior going on here. So, but yeah, so fun stuff. Really good. Go ahead.
Okay, no, I was just gonna say, yeah, just let us know in the chat or in the comments, what do you have blooming, what's growing, what's exciting in your garden right now that makes you happy.
Yeah.
Moving on, we're gonna talk about some videos that we filmed this past week and kind of do a roundup. And what we would love to do is to encourage you to, comment or question on any of those videos, because we can kind of let you know what the backstory was, or just a little inside scoop, or anything, maybe what we were thinking as we filmed some of those things.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, it'd be nice to hear from you guys. So next up, we're gonna just show you a little roundup of all of the videos we did this last week, and so got it up on the screen there for you. Yeah, so these are the different videos that we were able to put up this last week, and we started off with taking cuttings of our paper bark birch tree out front, and that was fun. Now, I haven't taken cuttings of any hardwood tree since my undergrad days. It hasn't come up, just hasn't been there to do. So this was fun for me to revisit all that.
And it's mine, but probably both of our favorite tree in the whole yard. It's such a beautiful tree.
Yeah.
That paper bark birch is just gorgeous.
Yeah. So, and then the next video, we did a short on Monday with stub cuts, why they're bad. We gave 3 reasons why you don't want to leave stub cuts on your tree. So we're going to do a follow-up to that and let you know how to not leave stub cuts. What do you need to do so you don't leave stub cuts? So that'll be fun. That'll be a good one to do. And then we did the next day we did a tool shed update and the finished product on that. Then we also did after that a terrace update, and we had a nasty windstorm out here, and so we had to do some storm cleanup. And then we did on Thursday we did some cutting back of perennials in the backyard, and then we also did our plant chat yesterday on Cotonie asters, which we've already mentioned. And so yeah, it was a fun week. Yeah, and we hope you found those helpful and maybe helped you accomplish some projects in your yard. So
we also can't believe that we're already in the 290s for our daily videos. Our goal right now is, let me back up, like we've been filming a daily video since March, and right kind of when we all went into lockdown. We just thought we really wanted to get this started, so we haven't stopped yet. And we're not really in, obviously, lockdown anymore, but we thought it would be fun to kind of try to make it to a full year. So I think our plan at this point is to do daily videos all the way to the end of March. And then we'll change our format a little bit, but stay on YouTube, of course. But
we started doing these lives, or no, excuse me. We started doing these dailies because we wanted to be helpful to you out there. We wanted to help people focus their energy away from everything going on in the world to their garden and to self-care and to getting that calm and making sure that busy hands equals busy minds. So we feel like we've done that. So it's been great.
I hope so. Yeah.
So that was the video roundup.
We did have a question we wanted to address for for Sherry with the bulb. She had some questions about bulb planting tips recently, but I don't know if she was able to make it to the chat. So Sherry, if you watch this later, let us know if you need some help with bulb planting, because we'd love to help you.
Yeah, and it depends too, the bulbs you're planting. Are they fall planted bulbs? Are they spring planted bulbs? And you can still plant fall planted bulbs in the spring. It's just you want to make sure you're doing it because, well, not because, but you just want to make sure you're doing it in the correct way and handling them correctly. So, but that's still all doable. So we're excited for you.
I know.
We want to know what you're going to plant. So let us know.
Excited.
You know, email us or comment down below and let us know what you're planting.
Definitely, and to to the rest of you, like, we want to encourage you to, if you have any plant care, flower care, or garden care questions, let us know so we can help you. We want to start doing these on air on our lives, where we can directly talk with you guys and just help you out, right?
Yeah, we do. That's why we're here.
And Sherry is here. Hi, Sherry.
Oh, hi, Sherry.
So if you're not sure what you need to or what want to talk about, just let us know later. Or
you don't. And yeah, if you're not comfortable putting it in here in the chat, don't worry about it. Yeah, we can talk offline.
Definitely.
So, So, well, yeah. So I mean, that's really today. We wanted to cover all those things and let you know about that stuff. But also, if you've got specific questions that you want to ask us right now, or just talk about your garden right now in the chat area, we're right here. And if you wanna do that,
Yay.
Please. That'd be fun.
Oh, Sherry said she's planting tulips, daffodils, lilies, and hyacinths. What a great selection.
Wow, yeah, awesome. So Sherry, remind us again where, what zone you live in. What zone do you live in? How cold does it get there? Because a lot of the bulbs that you just mentioned, they're hardy down to like 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So if it doesn't get that cold on a regular basis there where you live, you could still plant them. So yeah,
Cool.
And it's good to plant those bulbs specifically in the fall, but I mean, you can try and plant them now and see what happens. You could definitely plant them in the spring though. The thing you're gonna run into though is that you need to give them a cold treatment. They need an actual cold treatment of so many days at like, I think it's 40 or below in general degrees. So they are triggered biologically to then pop up out of the ground. It might not be 40 degrees, it might be a little bit lower, but it's a general temperature. But yeah, they need that cold treatment. If they don't get it, they might still grow. They could flower, but they might not flower. There's a good chance they might not flower if they don't get that cold treatment. So that's why you want to plant them in the fall if you can. So anyway, so I hope that helps. But still, yeah, try and get them in the ground if you can. If the ground's not frozen yet, throw them in.
And she wrote back, she said she is in San Fernando Valley in zone 9B. That sounds awesome.
Okay.
And she's had her bulbs in the fridge for a couple months.
Oh, so you're ahead of the curve.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, you got it covered. You're awesome.
Good job.
So, yep.
And we want to say hi to Barb, who's joining in as well.
Hi, Barb.
And we're so excited that you're here and that you've been watching some of the videos through the week, it sounds like. So thank you. That's great. We'd love to help you in any way or just connect over plants and gardening. And thank you for being here. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, cool, guys. Yeah. Is there anything else coming up?
No, it's really fun to be here with everybody.
Yeah.
We're just so thankful to be able to just move our time slot to 9 a.m.
Yeah,
and try
this is a lot better.
connect.
It's better for us and it's better for you guys.
Yeah, this is a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Plus, we get to drink our tea and coffee.
Yeah,
And
I know.
yes, but what's everybody doing today in the garden or this weekend? What kind of projects do you have? I wonder what we're doing this weekend. I think we're supposed to have decent weather, no rain for a couple days. So
Yeah, we need to water the cuttings in the greenhouse. Yeah, maybe a little bit of more storm cleanup. We might have missed a couple things out there.
Probably.
So yeah, there's always something.
There's always things to do, and it's just fun. It just feels good, even though there's not that much to do. You can find something to do.
Oh yeah.
Just to get outside, get your hands in the dirt a little bit.
Well, and the other day, Allison was able to go out and she moved some of the pots around.
I know, that felt good.
Reorganized them and kind of mixed them up from where they were before, and that
Kind of cleaned them up. We didn't do a ton of winter blooming annuals or like new plants this year. We have some beautiful things that came back that bloom in the winter, but we kept it pretty low key this year because we have so many other projects going on. So it just felt nice to kind of redesign some things and kind of add some new life.
Yeah, it looks nice out there.
No, thank you. Yeah, it was fun.
So,
But yeah, I think that's about it. We're at the end of our show, and we talked about new plants for this year from AAS winners. We also reminded you that we highlighted a bunch of other plants from proven winners in last week's live, if you want to see those. So that's available to watch as a replay.
Yeah, totally. And also make sure to go to spokengarden.com/garden idea book, all one word, and you can get our garden packet of 18 plus pages to help you start planning for this coming year of 2021 to reach your garden goals, to help you get that tropical look or other ideas in your garden and draw it out, design, do all sorts of stuff. It's fun.
It is.
So that's a free thing, that's a free packet. So we just wanted to get that out and make sure you had that available.
I know. Oh, one thing I could mention. I know what I'll be doing a little bit this weekend, as a lot of you probably are, is going through more of these seed catalogs. So we've kind of ordered seeds already, and I wanted to show you a few of the new ones that we're going to have. But we have Seed Savers Exchange, Botanical Interest, that's always a great one, and Baker Creek, of course. They have like a huge catalog to look through. So there's a lot of fun new things we're going to grow this year. Some of these aren't new by any means. They've been out, I think, for a couple years. But we're going to grow, from Baker Creek, we're going to grow Cosmos and Apricot Lemonade. Just, oh, that color is just so amazing. What else do we have here?
And we've got bunny tails grass.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Yeah, so you guys, I don't know if we can get this.
Botanical Interest.
Oh, there we go. Is that? There we go.
I'm really excited to see those. We haven't grown those yet. That's
Beautiful.
a new one.
The flower, the inflorescence on the grass actually looks like a bunny tail.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's really cool. And then we've got straw flowers and cosmos.
We grow a lot of Cosmos and Zinnia around here because we love them. We have a beautiful nasturtium called Orchard Cream from Baker Creek.
Ooh, yeah.
Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Speaking of zinnias, this is a white zinnia. It kind of almost looks like a dahlia, so of course we had to get that too. So this is called Polar Bear.
Yeah.
That's a fun one. And then Rudbeckia Cherry Brandy. Look, can you guys, hopefully you can see that color. Oh, this is going to be a fun one. So these are all Baker Creek, and Sherry's wondering where she can find the Black-Eyed Susan. Oh, the one that we got last year that you were asking about. She was asking about the beautiful vine.
Oh, the vine one, yeah.
Where did we get that? I think that was Seed Savers Exchange.
Yes.
I'd have to look
yes,
really
yes.
quick, but
it was an heirloom, yeah. And Seed
Yeah.
Savers Exchange deals a lot with heirloom seeds, heirloom plants and flowers. So yeah, go there, Seed Savers. I think it's seedsavers.org.
Yeah, that sounds
so,
great.
yeah, definitely. That was a beautiful plant, and it just took off. As soon as the sun came out, that thing just went up and over our little arbor there. So it was great, our trellis. So that was gorgeous.
Speaking of new plant seeds and a new project, tie them all together, we forgot to mention we're going to be building a new arbor because we got, this isn't a very exciting seed packet to look at, but this is from Park Seed. This was a suggestion from Laura from New Jersey for How's It Growing New Jersey.
Ooh, yeah.
And this is a hyacinth bean, and we're super excited to grow this as
Never
well.
grown it before.
No.
Yeah.
So speaking of another climber, that'll be added to the garden, but we need to make a structure so we can actually plant the seed.
Yeah.
Because we don't have anywhere to grow it.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And then what else did we get? I threw in a salvia, of course, because we like salvia as well. So this is a Salvia Evolution. Not really sure. I think it's red. I don't remember though.
We're gonna find
It's
out.
kind of a blur. But so yeah, we're gonna be kind of planning and designing and using some of our design tools that we told you about, and it'll be a fun weekend.
That'd be good. Yeah. So we hope you guys had fun here today. We hope you got just maybe some inspiration, some ideas, or just like to have coffee with us this morning. So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
This has been fun.
This has been really fun. I want to say a happy early birthday to this guy. That's coming up, the big, I won't say the number, but happy birthday to Sean on Monday. So coming up. So yeah, we're just thankful you're here with us, and come back with your questions next week. Let us know what's going on in your garden, any projects you have, anything new you're growing. Happy birthday to Brian too.
Yeah. Happy birthday, brother.
And yeah.
So
That's
yeah.
about it for this week,
So-
I believe. So
Yeah. Thanks again, you guys.
thank you guys. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye, guys.